with that red clay, or Alabama. You know how difficult it is just to dig a hole. Well, then you deal with the roots of trees and plants, and you wind up in a situation where you're just breaking your back to get the job done. This is called an impact shovel, and it was invented by the Berninis, the Bernini company. And the company of Bernini has done so much for us here at QVC. They've created everything from our best-selling fountains, which we'll talk about one of those coming up a little bit later on, to the very best-selling garden hoses we've ever presented, to now shovels. So the whole idea of an impact shovel is this. A regular shovel limits you in your ability to dig a hole by your physical size and proportion and your weight, because you can only create as much force as your body weight will allow with a regular shovel. We've all stood on this end of the shovel and tried to bounce up and down to dig a hole. Well, this is what makes this one different. There's a mechanism here that allows you to take this, and now I can take the handle and slide the handle upwards. But now it's free. So I can literally just drop it like that, or I can slam it down. And by doing so, this little divot at the end of the shovel becomes the business end of a guillotine. So you are now able to chop through roots that are thick, as thick as the roundness of my thumb. And it works. This thing is awesome. Now, I happen to have the gray. They also make it in a secondary color, which is a turquoise. I think we're calling it, what do we call it, teal? Okay. It comes with a carrying pouch, and the reason for that is because so many people take these camping. When they want to be able to dig a hole quickly and easily, this is the fastest way to do it. The Yiser family is the family that created this, and you're going to see a few of the Yisers on this videotape, and here's how it works. That's what's enabling you to get cutting through those roots. It also means that you can plow through rock, or at least the separation between rocks, much quicker and easier. And I can tell you from experience, if you've ever tried to cut through turf or grass to edge around a garden or a driveway or a sidewalk, that's not easy to do. It's not because the grass is so thick, it's because of the roots. This is one of the easiest tools. Watch that. It works like a knife to go through turf. And that makes life a lot simpler. That's John Yiser's daughter. I don't know at this point how many patents she has to her name, but I know it's a few. Her brother Jack is also an inventor. The father, John Yiser, is an inventor, and I think they're now 3 or 4 generations into entrepreneurship and invention. So that's how it works. It's not a super heavyweight piece of equipment. It doesn't have to be. And here's the mechanism that allows you to lock that handle or to unlock the handle. You use it in the locked position when you're using it as a regular style shovel. You then go to this when you want to unlock it, and now I can slide that handle up and down. And I'll show you an example. Let me put a root down. Okay? That's a pretty good sized twig. Okay? Pretty good size. I'm going to lay it in my box here. I'm going to lay the shovel over the top, and then all I'm going to do is take this handle, rise it up, and then slam it back down. And it might take 1 or 2 shots, but you'll go through that root. And those roots can be pretty good thickness. When you get into beds of rock like this, you use it so that you've got more force to drive that shovel into those stones. And if you've got hard turf, there's nothing better. Now, when you're not using it to cut roots, then just use it as a regular shovel with a nice long handle to it, all done in case-hardened steel. Coming up a little bit later on, and by the way, this is clearance sale price. When these are gone, they are gone. The best-selling shovel that QVC has ever made available, those folks went back to the drawing board and created a brand new garden hoe that will make weeding easier than you've ever seen. I'll be showing you that coming up in just a little bit. Don't forget you have a choice. We've got either the gray or we've got the teal. Here's what the teal handle looks like. Your choice at affordable pricing. Ginger Walt from Bernini, same company that makes the shovels, is bringing to us this